So a common misconception when it comes to counter-striking is that you have to be very fast and have very good reflexes, and I'm just going to be able to react with a counter. Unless your opponent is telegraphed and very easy to read, you're not going to be able to react in time. So that's why I'm going to present a new way to think about this. So I'm just going to start off by reading him and see what attacks he likes to throw. I noticed that he likes to start off his attacks with his lead hand. So I decide that, okay, I'm going to be looking for a counter specifically to his lead hand. It's not that I'm just seeing and reacting to it. I'm going to pre-select which counter I'm going to use. After that, I'm just essentially waiting for him to give me that opening. And when I feel like I have it, boom, there. I've already decided that this is what I'm going to do. And then sometimes I might not correctly read that this is the attack that he's going to throw. He might actually be throwing that hand, so then in that case this is still functional. But it might be something completely different. It might be something like a hook. Or it might be something like a low kick. Or a lead low kick. It might not end up being his lead hand attack. So I'm not actually reacting at all, I'm just anticipating. So let's say he's trying to hit me with a right roundhouse kick. Yeah. Then I could kick the standing leg. Like that, or I could sweep it like that. When I identify that he likes to throw that right roundhouse kick, I decide that next time he throws that, I'm definitely going to attack his standing leg. I think that he's going to throw his right roundhouse kick, but it ends up being a right cross. Or it ends up being a jab, a front kick. Of course there are some attacks that it might not be an appropriate response to. For example, if he was to kick with his lead leg, not a good response to that attack, but there are a number of attacks that it will be effective for. So as long as I don't completely misread the fact that he's going to throw a lead front kick, then it may still be an appropriate response. So just pre-select and anticipate. And you might have your favorite counter, like you might have a really good right hand counter. And you might look for that counter regularly to a number of attacks. Bam, there. And that time it was a bad choice. So just keep in mind, when is it a bad idea? So okay, I know that against a linear kick, it's a really bad idea to try to counter with my right hand. And I'm trying to bait him until there was. To summarize, start by identifying which attacks your opponent likes to throw. We call this the feeling out process. And then I might choose a counter that I think would work particularly well against him. And then, from now on, it's just about trying to anticipate while trying to avoid strikes that counter my counter. And that's the best way, in my opinion, to think about counter-striking.
Nice.